Thank you. Give them one more round of applause for Purple Cloud. I host my own open mic every Wednesday at Austin. Talk to me about it. I'll be sticking around. I'm actually going to the Fringe after party. I'm sure I'll be just fine tomorrow morning. But I do appreciate Purple Cloud doing he calls it Talent Tuesdays is the night. I like how it's not specific, and I mean that genuinely. Anything involving a stage is theater, period. I had a stand-up comedian tell me that once. Doesn't matter if it's comedy, spoken word, improv, juggling, burlesque, marionette puppets, beatboxing, hip-hopping, hop-hipping, rap hopping. If there's a stage and a mic, it is theater. And on some level, you owe the audience a show. Appreciate my man doing the James Brown dedication. Last time I was on this stage, I did a short story about what James Brown on the Tammy Show is the greatest thing to ever happen. It's seriously one of the if you want to understand theater, watch the YouTube clip of James Brown on the Tammy Show. I think you guys like music, right? Cool. You guys familiar with hip hop, obscure type of music? Okay, cool. Wow, this kid's on the ball. I should not have had that Diet Coke. I should have had water and been responsible. Do I want to do a hip hop poem? I guess I'll do this. When time was young and cosmos did nurse the makings of our universe, 4 elements did our rock give birth. The first of 4, there was the earth. From when beneath the ground, there came a trembling sound. When needle fell upon the groove and bodies all began to move. When the soil and sod was torn, came the element of water born, and hands that popped and legs that spun with ease of rivers and streams that run. Where was no dance, there was the word, and thus fire became the third. Spoke from mouths with rhymes to share. Fourth and last, there was the air, whose rainbows blanket or decay. Released from cans of paint that sprays, so in the face of all conundrums, no hip-hop in circles comes. From vinyls revolving motions to backs that arch and vein of oceans, that MCs and ciphers with bass against wall, to the hand that guides thy aerosol. When stars doth shine and moon be full and tides given to heaven's pull, recite thy following incantation for purveyors of thy Zulu nation. Olo produce, break, rhyme, and graph, art and music, thy rod and staff. Double, toil and trouble, Reaganomics, ghetto rubble, eye patch of Rick and clock of Flav, fedora from Jam Master's grave, shell top laces, gold rope chains, door knocker earrings, and remains a box that holds both kick and snare. Krylon give color what's already there. Fader switch from yon turntable, voltage from a speaker's cable, ash a blunt and contents of 40. In the name of he arriving shortly, 3 times recite stirring in thy cauldron black. Death to the formula, death to the whack, death to the formula, death to the whack, death to the formula, death to the whack. No more or less shall words suffice once the phrase be spoken thrice. When recipe contains all magics mixed, boogie and struggle dost thou stand betwixt. With enchantment of thy wand, that'll quake when they hear word is gone, word is born, and the ghost of hip-hop arrives in seance to welcome our new renaissance. Inspiration from ingredients of greater sum, creative minds remind us where we come from. As thou hast stirred in thy drum, hip-hop from a circle soon doth come. But if renaissance doth be thy curse, recite backward above ye pot a big L verse. But if renaissance be thy joyful noise, then gather round ye, be girls, be boys, musicians, poets, artists, all who heed the rhythm's call, who government and church both did appall as Medici danced round medieval hall, and before were warmed by bonfires heat till ancient drum or took our feet, still we rise from ashes of our slums. Still hip-hop in circles come, so shall it be as was foretold, as it has been in days of old. We who arose from sand and mud with water instilled in our blood and flames that prance upon our tongues, brought forth from air within our lungs to the last record be spun. When night gives way to rising sun, till voice and song or power, wealth and gun, we will not become undone. Speak ye the names of all whom hast resisted. We are hip-hop. We hast always existed till A&R and record label bow before power of turntable, till the last cardboard be trampled and every heartbeat soon after sampled, till profiteers all feast on crumbs and amplifiers. Static hums revert us back to the sound of drums, revert us back to the sound that numbs. So by the by the twiddling of my thumb, something wicked this way comes. Thank you, guys.